everybody and welcome to today's video. We are on another episode of the Sopranos, season 1, episode 8, called The Legend of Tennessee Moltisanti. Last episode was back to kind of like the personal lives of Tony and his family. We were focused on his son. This child broke into, I guess, like his school's church, stole the wine, and got drunk, so he got in trouble. The school psychologist actually thought it's a possibility he could have ADD. Then Tony was feeling guilty about it because he thought it was his doing, because his son kind of figured out that his dad was in the Mafia, so he figured that Anthony Jr. was kind of acting out because of that. The test was kind of inconclusive, but it was more on the side that he doesn't have ADD, so it is kind of like he's a little acting out, I guess. We also got some flashbacks of Tony's childhood. His mom. You know, you thought she was bad in her old lady stage, but oh my god, as a younger woman, she was kind of frightening. Like she threatened to murder her children multiple times, and that was just like what, 2 or 3 flashbacks? That was terrifying. I couldn't imagine living with that, but he did somehow. With that childhood, I would expect him to be a lot worse because of like everything in his childhood. I guess he's trying to raise his child to be better, where, like, you know, obviously Tony is in like the Mafia business. He doesn't want his child to follow in the same footsteps. I think Tony is doing pretty good in terms of parenting. Definitely not like his mom or father. Alright, so that's pretty much what happened last episode. Tony's son got no ADD, but he is kind of acting out a little bit. Tony's childhood past, absolutely traumatizing, and Tony's trying to raise his child to be a little bit better than he was. Let's go ahead and get started with the next episode. He's either A, having a dream, or B, high. I can't tell which. Oh, he's definitely dreaming. That's the guy he killed in the first episode. Ew. So creepy. I hate it. Oh!
Let go of me! Let go!
Oh my god. I was not expecting us to open this episode in like this horror movie-esque dream sequence.
I am nobody's darling.
Ooh, feisty.
Are you still seeing your other women, Lorenzo?
Come on, Mom. It's me.
Mama ain't playing around. She's calling anybody out. Jeez.
Indictments, what the fuck are you talking about?
Are you sure about this? Oh, it ain't just my source in Jersey. Half from New York moved to Fort Lauderdale already.
Wait, what's going on?
You guys see indictments under your bed at night.
Indictments. I think an indictment, what is that? A formal charge or accusation of a serious crime. Okay, so that's really not good.
Tony, what do you think? What the fuck you asking him for?
He's like, oh, I'm the boss.
I just gave you the answer. Junior's right. We're going to Lamb now. It's open season. The fucking
That's
Albanians
funny.
be living in our houses.
So how does that work? You like go into hiding? Like you move, you go on vacation or something?
Well, maybe, you know, for today. For right now, we were thinking, Uncle June, that everybody should do a little spring cleaning.
That was my next comment.
Oh, I love that. That's so funny. People are like still looking at Tony, and Junior's like, what the f***? I'm the boss. Me, not him. It's also funny how he's like suggesting like, the next step would be spring cleaning. Is he writing a script? Made man.
What do you think?
Of the script? Babe, I can't, like, give an opinion every time you add a sentence. I gotta have the whole story flow.
Yeah.
I'm starting with the dialogue. My cousin Gregory's girlfriend Amy, the one that works for Tarantino, said, mob stories are always hot. I can make my
As long as it's good.
With these indictments, shouldn't you put the script away for a while and get rid
Yeah.
of evidence? You stole this computer, plus the one that you just gave Melissa.
Oh, yeah. You better hide some of that stuff.
First of all, welcome.
Thank you. Pleasure to be here.
For years now, the FBI has
She's
been
like, there
telling
goes one of my clients.
us that
My sources tell me that Corrado Jr. Soprano
Ooh.
was made new boss after the death of Aprile.
Oh, no.
Sopranos, execution-style slaying of Soprano family associate Brendan Filone. Was a loyal soldier, if you will, and he winds up dead.
Soldier?
Or, no, as yet, apparently.
Brendan Filone, associate, soldier, fuck you.
Jesus.
Georgie, did you see it from the beginning? Did they mention my name? Stop the fucking chit chat. I gotta go.
Are you mad that they didn't mention your name?
Nobody makes Ginzo great.
That might be what you would do, Richard. Now I remember why we got divorced.
Oh, wow. Damn. Okay, so she was married once, had a little child, and they still have family dinners together, which is really interesting. I guess that's healthy.
Ask any American to describe an Italian American in this country. Invariably is going to reference The Godfather, Goodfellas, good movies.
Good movies.
Pizza.
You're very involved in the anti-defamation lobby. So go after Hollywood if you feel you absolutely have to.
The things he was mentioning was like movies, not... I mean, I guess they are based off of like real events and real people in history, but still.
That tiny, insignificant fraction casts such a dark shadow over 20 million hardworking Americans. I mean...
Dad, at this point in our culture or history, mob movies are classic American cinema.
Yeah.
I know you never saw
Sure.
the Scott Solo, the gin night.
Salute. Okay, well that was a nice little... They have a good way of like discussing things. It's a good family dynamic. Take a number. Oh my gosh.
Hey, Gino. Can I get you?
Some,
Whoa, number 34, right here. He was in line, man. He just went out to go get gas in his car.
All right, let me have 2 Neapolitan loaves.
You touch a single fucking crust, you're gonna wish you took that job at McDonald's.
That's not fair, okay? Like, he wasn't in line. He doesn't have a number. Where's his number? He doesn't have one. It's probably just a customer that's a regular or a friend. That is so frustrating, especially since, like, you've been waiting in line for how long?
Hey, what the fuck do you think you're doing?
Come on.
You don't want to see this.
Now get up. So why the fuck would you give me a hard time and talk to me like I'm nothing to worry about?
I'm sorry.
Oh, God.
Get a pastry box.
Move it!
Oh, God.
It's better.
He's shaking.
Now, Phil, show some respect.
I will.
Oh, well.
You motherfucker!
Dude kind of asked for it. Maybe not being shot in the foot, but definitely being intimidated a little.
You'll be all right. They didn't even mention your name on television. Fucking amazing, though.
Okay, yeah, so he was upset that they didn't mention his name. Be happy in this moment. Because, like, you'll probably fly under this one.
Come on, get dressed. I'm taking you to brunch.
What?
You heard me, get dressed. It's a nice day. I thought I would take you out.
Oh, I think I know what they're doing. I think they're going to try to take the mother out, and then while those two are out, Tony's going to come in and make sure everything's well hidden. Oh, they're hiding their things in her place. Or like, what if one of the nurses come in and like accidentally
It's not
find
definite. I just
something?
thought I'd tell you, in case I don't show for an appointment.
So you're telling me that you're planning a vacation, but you're not sure exactly when it will be.
Or how
Right.
long?
Does this have anything to do with what's been on the news lately?
100%.
Been working my ass off on this movie script. You know how many pages I got?
2.
19.
Oh, that's pretty good. That's about 19 minutes of screen time.
You ever feel like nothing good was ever gonna happen to you?
Yeah. and
Yes.
Nothing did. So what? I'm alive. I'm surviving.
That's it. I don't want to just survive. Keanu's a lawyer. Gets all turned on by money, power, the devil. Then his wife says to him, "You're not the man I married." Leaves him. You see the arc? He starts down here. He ends up here. Where's my arc, Paulie?
Yeah, but it also falls too.
And here I am, a half-a-wise guy. So what?
I got no identity.
Kind of relate to that, you know, the feeling of being lost and not knowing your place in the world. And it's like you don't want to just survive, because how boring is that? You want to actually live.
All I got is nightmares. That Polish, Czechoslovak, whatever the fuck he is haunting me in my dreams every night.
That happens. The more of them you do, the better you'll sleep.
Oh gosh, she's getting
Chasing me
advice from
for months
everybody.
in my dreams.
I feel like he's trying to tell me something.
That is your subconscious trying to tell you something, that what you did was horrible and you are feeling guilty about it. Maybe you should go see a therapist. Ew. Oh, there he is. Is he?
Help me lift him. We'll take him down to Pine Barrens before they build a fucking condo here.
No, he's throwing up.
Georgie!
Is digging him up a smart thing to do? Because, I mean, that seems like a pretty good location to hide somebody.
Sorry I'm late. The alarm was.
Oh!
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Damn.
Paulie tell you I ain't been feeling good?
Damn, he had to smack him like that. That looked like it hurt, too.
WPD's got a description, and I'm making the car. Why don't you just leave a fucking urine sample? People do that shit, they want to get caught.
Oh, I want to get caught.
Yeah, you want to get caught. I've seen it before. That's fucking cowboyitis.
Cowboyitis.
I have cancer. Remember how Jackie got?
Oh my god.
Something fucking horrible's going on inside my body. There's a physical change or something.
It's not physical. Aww. When I was younger, I used to think that too. It's like, oh my god, I'm sick. I'm physically sick. I'm sick with some disease or something. And it was like, no, it's just I'm going through depression or something. It's a lot of guilt weighing on him, and like plus the feeling of not being appreciated.
Maybe you got a serotonin problem, or whatever the fuck they call it, you know?
Yeah.
You know about that shit?
Tony, maybe do you want to like give him the number to your therapist? Like, here's somebody you should go see. Oh shoot, it's the FBI. Who's knocking on the window? It is!
Anthony Soprano.
Not there. On vacation.
Any quarters you can keep.
Trying to bribe me?
You're taking my computer. I have an English paper.
You gotta be shitting me.
I better have all my programs on there when it comes back.
Anthony.
This is Soprano. How much would you say that bowl cost?
I'm not cleaning that up.
Grasso, get something to clean that.
Grasso. Ti faccio culo così.
Your ass. Hey,
Oh.
Tony, take it.
Well, it's fun. FBI going through your stuff and breaking your stuff. Come on, dudes. Come on.
That guy wasn't so bad, Harris.
Trust me, he was the biggest sneak out of all of them. So
Yeah, they act all, yeah, exactly. I was like, they act all nice. They get you to trust them, and then they backstab you. Gotta watch out for the nice ones.
Antonio Meucci invented the telephone, and he got robbed. Everybody knows that.
Who invented the Mafia?
Ooh.
I just like history, like you did.
Can you just shut the fuck up about it?
Hey.
Hey,
Oh my
AJ,
god.
did you know that John Cabot was Italian? Whoa.
The way they just like brush past these like intense topics.
I have to charge you for the missed session.
Oh, that's really.
what if I got hit by a car?
But you weren't.
I know, but what if?
But you weren't.
I know that, but what if?
You weren't.
Why don't you
Oh
answer
my
my fucking
God.
question? Here you go. Because this is what it's all about, right? Motherfucking cock-sucking money. Here. But it's obvious you don't give a shit about my situation or what's happening with me. Otherwise, you won't be shaking me down.
I mean, all she was trying to say was like, hey, you know, just see. I mean, that's like with most doctors and dentists and things like that. If you miss your appointment, they're still going to charge you. I mean, I know he did explain the situation, but it was like you didn't officially cancel it. So like technically she does have to charge you for that. And she is missing out on pay if she doesn't. So that can hurt her too, and honestly she probably needs it more than you. But I understand like him lashing out, because it's like you have the FBI up in his home raiding his things, looking for money, and then you have her being like, hey, don't forget you owe me money. It could be like frustrating, especially when she's supposed to be like your therapist. So yeah, I understand where the anger is coming from.
Psychiatrist. He's been seeing one for a while now. God only knows what he says.
Oh my
Had
god,
such a terrible mother.
You are.
Show of hands, how many people think JFK is still alive? Come on.
The psychiatrist.
Between this conversation and the comedy act, I can't. What?
Yes. Do I have to?
This lady is blind.
She told you to shut up. So now Junior knows he's going to a psychologist.
Oh my God, they mentioned your name in the newspaper today. The Star Ledger.
Oh, okay, this will perk him up. He's like, yes, a newspaper mention. Heck yes. He's going straight out to buy that newspaper and framing it for sure.
Listen, are you concerned that your mother is treating this patient X? I don't care.
Why are we so focused on who the mother... It's literally her job to treat people.
I take it you were frightened.
Frightened, revolted.
At long last, appropriate emotions.
Oh, are you kidding me?
You too, Sam.
Follow that up, Jace. Dad does what?
His real issue is
Okay, who is this guy? He is talking so very slow. Like, Jesus, are you even awake?
I say refer this patient to a therapist that specializes in Mafia depression.
Sam, this isn't funny.
Wow.
Of course not.
Y'all need a new, what is this, a family counselor or whatever? You need a new one.
My mother's uncle was Lepke's real man. His driver.
Uh-huh.
Those were some tough Jews.
It's time to go. Yeah, I think you need to see somebody else. I'm more terrified of that guy than I am of Tony. Is that weird? Oh, there it is. Oh, you're taking the whole stack. Oh my, what is he gonna do with all of those? Okay, so that was the end of the episode. This was like a Christopher-centered episode. Got a little bit of insight into his mental state. He is very similar to Tony. Like, he would be like the younger version of Tony. I think a lot of people, like around his age and like my age, can relate to the idea of like being lost in the world and not knowing your place and not feeling accomplished and just kind of like struggling with that. You can relate to that, and also like sort of the depression aspect of it. I mean, it would probably be like really hard, a lot worse for him because of, you know, what he's done in the past. You know, I can't relate to that. That's the only part I can't relate to, is like murdering people. Like having those nightmares, I'm pretty sure is like his guilt manifesting itself. But it probably does add to like the depression and the feeling of being lost in the world. It would probably be a good step for him to go see a therapist if, you know, Tony can convince him. I think it is really good that he's seeing a therapist, but he'll never admit to it because of like that stigma that seeing a therapist and seeking mental help, it's seen as like a dirty thing and like a weak thing. Now that Junior knows, that's gonna be, I really hope Junior isn't one to judge. Like maybe he'll hold it over his head, because I don't really think Junior likes, everybody looks up to Tony, everybody's like looking for his opinion. I don't think Junior really likes that, so he might hold that over his head. Also, another interesting thing was like Dr. Melfi, like her family. I was kind of shook that she had a son. I did not expect that. Or a divorced husband. So she seems to have a pretty good relationship with her family, excluding her ex-husband. She seems to have some trouble. I mean, it is a good thing though that they are like together. I guess, what would that be? Like family therapy? Like they are together going to like a family therapist. I don't know. It's really weird how focused they are on her having Tony as a patient. Like, why is her husband so up in arms about it? That her job is to treat people like this. And it's okay for her to treat people like this. I think Tony is one of like the better mobsters. I think that's gonna be it for today's reaction. If you enjoyed, please leave a like, leave a comment, and don't forget to subscribe. I gotta move over this way because the sun. See you guys on another episode. So goodbye. Have a nice life.